Hey gang, this is Dee Dee with Power 3 Trading. I just wanted to give you an update on the Tesla trade today. So every morning my team and I meet together live to go over some trade ideas and trades that we did from the prior day. We set up this trade with Tesla using our broadening formations and our momentum CCI momentum strategy. So for this particular trade, we wanted to, in my notes here, we wanted to go long above, when price traded above 750 with CCI above 100 on the 18-minute. And we want to go short below 729 with CCI below negative 100. And of course, we don't wait for that, right? We look for our reversal signals when CCI trades above plus 100 and then back below plus 100 in this particular case for a short position with support from our CCI. We use our 90-minute for our enforced candle. So let's talk about this. So we created our broadening formation. We knew we wanted to go long here. The way we got there was we got this outside bar. We had these outside bars. And so I looked at price action for this day, knowing we had to get up, try to trade this higher, but we saw this 3-2 down. And I said, well, if price trades above this range, we'll look to go long. 750 was key level for Tesla. And what happened? Price opened right at our broad information. You can barely see it there, right? It's hard to see that line, the color, because of my yellow line there. So today's open. So you can see it opened, traded up, came back down. But it didn't trade back below our target for a short. So we just held, we didn't do anything, we just waited. And then you can see here, CCI is above 0, but then as soon as it trades above plus 100, now I'm looking to go long. I didn't take it here because I like I said, 90 minutes is my enforced candle, so I needed it to take the open. So I waited for this price action to trade below the open here, and then we got this inside bar. As soon as it crossed over, I entered my trade, only for it to come right back down. Now again, the open of the day was 748.22, price traded to 748.33, so it held. If price action had traded back below this range and went 2 down, I would have taken a small loss, but that's okay, right? We're not going to get them all right, first of all, but more importantly, we're not going to have big losses. We have to prepare our mind and our thoughts around where our levels are. And I use what I call my broad information pivots. And so here we knew where we drew that level, and we knew where the open was. So we're just looking for price to see if it was going to hold. It did in the next candle, and it traded up. So what do? We hold our position. Now it hits our next level here. Where do we get this line, guys? We knew, again, if price action was going to trade higher, it's got to take out all of these other levels. Here's where we had our high of this day, and we went back to the high of this day, right? Because this was a 2-down day. This was a 2-up day. So we just drew another broad information there. It hit that level, and we said, I'm kind of looking at this. It's CCI still above plus 100 on my 18, starting to trend down, but little tight ranges. So we're waiting for the bottom of the hour flip. This is at 10:27. This was at 10:30. So price action continued higher. So we held here, continued higher, but then it started to trade back down at a 2 up, a 2 down, right? Rob calls hammer counter shooter. But what happened was price traded up and came right back down. CCI cross again. I'm out of that position because now we're starting to form this doji on my 18-minute time frame. We don't like those. We don't want to hold those. Not that we don't like them, we don't want to hold those, right? So you have to see when price action is starting to stall and go ahead and exit your position. If you're on the 60-minute time frame, however, you may be thinking this is going to go higher. But guys, if this trades up, comes back inside on that 60, you have to exit that position, okay? So the high over 60 was 763.55. You'll want to understand that, okay? So when price trades higher and then comes back in, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to trade all the way down, but you're certainly forming some form of doji here unless you can get price action to trade higher above that range, okay? So just be careful with that. I like to use a 90 as my in-force candle. So as soon as that started to come back in here, I see price action here, so I'm exiting this position, okay? Now, on the short side, we have this doji here. If you are trading pure strat, right, just trading 2 up, 2 downs, right, you see price action flip here and you have this shooter, you can absolutely take that position. However, I have a slightly different approach to it. I look for momentum swings and I like my crosses. Yes, you could have taken that position here, enter at the low of that shooter. I did not do that. I waited. Why? Because again, I use 90 as my in-force candle. So I wanted to wait for the 90-minute flip. So this is where I take my position. I actually didn't get in here. I waited here until it crossed back below 100, because that's my strategy, guys. It's not suitable for everyone, right? But what I can tell you is when I wait for my momentums to swing one way or the other, doesn't matter, up or down, I tend to have fewer triangle layouts where it's taking my stops. So once price trades back below this range, here's this flip right here, right? So 1118, this is the flip. I'm taking the inside of this guy, and now the high of this inside bar becomes, because remember, this is a 3-minute chart, right? So I'm gonna take my entry off of my 18-minute flip, inside bar, take the low of that. This now becomes my entry, and my stop just above that range, right? Above this inside bar, because maybe it continues, maybe it doesn't. It's inside 90, but I do know that the 90 is red. Why do I know that? Because here's my 90-minute flip. So it flipped here, so it's in force to the downside. I wait for my candle to, or CCI to cross over. I'm into my position. I am profitable. Okay, Rob will tell you, create a winning position. I am profitable. I'm okay with this trade. CCIs continue to trade lower. Okay, so this blue line, I actually didn't draw until after I got into the short side, because again, I'm looking at this and my thought is, now keep in mind, this is a 2 up, but it closed down, right? 2 up on the 18. This is a 2 up, 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 guys. This is your first 2 down candle. So if price is going to continue to trade lower, it's got to take this big green candle here. So I drew my broadening formation from the low of this bar to this 3 2 down bar here, because remember, now we've already had our flip. It's close to taking out this range before I get in this 2 up bar here. Now we're in this range. So I draw this broadening formation from this 3 to this 3 2 bar here to this 2 up bar here, because if it takes this and continues, right, we're already red on the day, takes this and continues, it's got to take out this range to take the day low. Okay, so what does it do? It hits this level, right? You can see it on the 3-minute, hits this level, trade back up. So I'm going to take profit here because I don't know if it's going to continue. CCI hasn't crossed over the 0 line quite yet, but that's what I'm looking for continuation. We're bright red on the 90, but we have our 90-minute flip, which is also our 60-minute flip right here at the 12:30 hour. Now, if you're trading off that 60-minute time frame, price action trades higher, right? In this candle here, and you're inside 60. So you may want to wait for the 130 flip to get into this trade. I actually get into it a little early using my 18-minute time frame. The 124, that's this flip right here. This is 124 candle change, so not quite the 130. Inside bar here, I take that inside bar. Remember, we drew this blue line because we're looking for price to take out this range with the potential for it to go trade the low of the day. So I take this entry, I'm good because I'm profitable on the upside, I'm profitable now on the downside. I take this entry here and I'm holding. Now, if price trades back above this blue line, I'm probably gonna get out of this position. We don't know yet, right, until it happens. But here's what I'm looking at, guys. Looking at my CCI and I'm thinking, yeah, I think we're still good. I think we're still good as CCI is now trading below 0. This is what I call the red zone. Trades below 0 here. Trades higher, inside again, holds my blue line, trades lower. I'm feeling pretty good about this position. All of this is noise, just triangle day outs, as Rob calls them, TTOs, on a shorter time frame. If you look out on your 60, or in my case on my 90, you can see that price action is finally crossing now below 100. This is the 2 o'clock flip on the 90-minute candle, guys. I'm feeling pretty good about my strategy, my odds. I'm holding this. We're going short. We're going lower. We drew this broadening formation here. Again, pre-planning, guys, pre-planning. My thought was if price traded below 720, what was our 729? This is 729.01. This is where we drew this broadening formation. If it trades below there, we're going to continue to trade this short, and CCI crossing below negative 100, guys. That was my pre-planned strategy. Not that we weren't going to short here, but if it had traded up and immediately traded down, that was our plan, was to trade this short side, but it traded higher. So we had our plan for higher. We do this every morning, guys. And so as price flipped back on this 18-minute flip, you see CCI kind of curved up, went outside on this 3. I just took profit here. I did not hold this overnight. But just a quick video, I wanted you guys to really see how I use CCI, how I use the broadening formations for my entries and exits. Momentum swing up, I'm entering. Momentum swing down, I'm taking profit. I'm not taking profit, I'm sorry, I'm shorting. So we took profit way up here. But momentum swinging down, we're looking to go short. And we're just observing price action and looking for those continuation patterns. And that's what we got on the 90. 2, 1, 2 down, 2 down, continuation. Okay. So just wanted to give you a quick update on the Tesla trade. Please follow me on Twitter at R3D Pepsi. And if you want information on how to access me live every morning at 7:15, feel free to check out my blog. It needs to be updated, so I'm still working on that, but the link to my Zoom channel you can find in that blog. Okay, take good care, everybody. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.